Normally I start off my videos with something funny and all the zoom in effect and stuff like that. However, uh, today, just right now actually, there's been some really sad news about Liam Payne. Man, I don't even know where to begin. It's kind of crazy. If you guys watch my channel, you know I do a lot of funny stuff. I'm just gonna make this as straightforward as possible. I saw the news and I really wanted to talk about it because Liam Payne is part of One Direction, for those of you that don't know. A band called One Direction, to be exact, and man, I grew up listening to them. I'm not embarrassed to say it. I'm not saying it because of this tragedy. I've always talked about it. They've been a huge inspiration behind my songwriting and just a lot of the music I make now is honestly, a lot of it is driven by One Direction. Hate it or love it, that's just the truth. So when I heard the news about Liam Payne passing, it kind of hit me harder than it should. Like, I'm sad. I'm not the type to show emotion. I don't really cry. But I do want to talk about this, and even if I seem emotionless, I'm still in shock because I just learned about the news like you know, 10 10 minutes ago. And it's not that it's like a parasocial relationship. It's not like I'm like, you know, trying to like put my life into theirs and be affected by it. Like, it's genuinely sad. It's just a tragedy. And parasocial or not, like I said, I was inspired by them, and I did a lot of the songwriting based on One Direction. So in a way, it really did affect my life. It's the reason I have the career I have now, and just everything I have now. It's because of that. That's where it all started. And Liam Payne was one of the main songwriters for 1D, for those of you that don't know. He was one of the main ones. Now, his situation's kind of iffy. Like I said, I'll get to the point that this just kind of happened, so there's not too many updates. However, I'll give you the cliff notes here. He fell off a balcony in Argentina. It was the third floor of a hotel. Based on a bunch of articles I've read, I've tried to do as much research as I can. And there's really not much. Some are saying, like based on reports, that's what I'm reading, reports that he was acting like sporadic and just, I don't know, just I guess aggressive before he fell off the balcony.
I'm Terry Moran in Washington. We begin on ABC News Live with some breaking news, and it's sad. Liam Payne, the former member of the boy band One Direction, has died. Police have confirmed this to ABC News. The 31-year-old pop singer was found dead by paramedics in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Police say he fell from the third floor of his hotel in the neighborhood of Palermo there.
And I'm not trying to put anything on Liam here, but based on the articles I'm reading, I'm just a messenger. And I'll tell you what I believe afterwards. Based on the articles I've read, it seems like he's had a lot of issues with substances and drugs in the past few years. I have no say in this. This is just what I'm reading, but, you know, like I said, just a messenger. So it's like some people are saying that's the reason he fell off the balcony. Others are saying he jumped. And some say it's an accident. What do I think? I think it doesn't matter. I think what happened, happened. And it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Like, regardless of which one it was, it would have all ended the same way. Honestly. All I can say is, we can just sit here and send prayers and love to family members of Liam Payne and the band members and all of his friends. I don't know, I can only imagine how they feel. Like I said, like, we don't know him on a personal level, a lot of us don't. And if you do, then I'm so sorry for you. I genuinely am. I don't usually make these type of videos, but they are a huge part of my life. And I will say it, Liam's songwriting skills, it's just really good. And I guess without him, certain songs wouldn't exist, and I wouldn't be here talking about this. I would still be a homeless kid on Venice Beach, California, just doing my thing. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be in the position I am to be able to write songs for big artist for a living and do what I love, like music. Have time for YouTube like this to build my channel if it weren't for One Direction. It started off as them. A lot of people that know me in the music area know that I talk about 1D a lot, and Lana Del Rey, and Ed Sheeran, and The Script. Those are like my main inspirations behind my songwritings. So yeah, this was like the start of it all for me. So seeing this happen is just really sad. And guys, anybody watching this at home right now, I keep saying this to my stream, and I don't really get into that deep talk on like YouTube videos, because usually when I make YouTube videos, it's about a specific subject, and I'm just trying to entertain you guys and you know, like give you like the cliff notes on like certain news topics and be funny. So I never really had the chance to sit down and be myself exactly. So this whole situation kind of confirms a lot of the beliefs and things I've said. Um, a good example is yesterday I had a conversation with somebody about California. So I'm from the UK. I'm from Belfast, Northern Ireland. I moved to the States about a few years ago. And I was telling other people that California is a beautiful place. It really is. Like the Marina Del Rey area and Venice and all that. Sure, it has its, downside with drugs and all the other stuff. Don't mind me, I am getting somewhere with this. And somebody in the chat goes, ugh, Cali is gross. I don't recommend it. And I was recommending it to people from outside the States, like myself. And I've been to many places. I've been to the East Coast, to the West Coast. I've been to Texas. I've been to it all, pretty much. And I said, California is beautiful. Do not let the people around you make you hate things. Sometimes you just have to sit there and just enjoy life. Take your dog out and hang out with your friends. Life is short. You don't know when you're gonna go. Liam's case just confirms that you don't know. There's so many people that I tell to just enjoy life and be careful. They're like, I don't need to be careful. And I'm like, you don't know what's gonna happen the next day. You don't know. You don't know if a car's gonna hit you. You don't know what's gonna happen. Heart attack? You just don't know. And I was like, you can sit there in hell as long as you're with friends and people you love and surrounded by good people. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna enjoy life. So who cares if California is full of people that you hate, just annoying people? Just be there with your friends and enjoy life. Like right now, wherever you are, just try to enjoy life. I really hope that Liam didn't jump. I really do. And if he did, like I said, there's really no difference, but I know there are people out there that go through things like myself that don't talk about it. I feel like social media has become a place where people just want to hate. We try to find any excuse to be that bully, just to be mean for the sake of being mean. Maybe for farming views, or just, I don't even know. Just for the sake of being mean, just because you can. The internet was supposed to be a place to bring people together, but nowadays everybody's just tearing each other apart. And cases like Liam Payne and just all these other young artists are just disappearing. It really hits. It does. Because I don't know if I'm going to go tomorrow. You don't know that. So just please be safe. Please be okay. Just hang in there. You went through a breakup. You went through things. Hang in there. Life is too short. You don't need to make it shorter. The internet is a dangerous place for emotional people. Don't just read everything and try to feel however you think the internet wants you to feel. Just be yourself and just enjoy life. Because if Liam Payne did go through that and did jump, I don't want that to be you. I don't know what's going to happen after this. I'm sure the boys of the band are going to get back together and do some sort of tribute. If not, I'm sure they're going to talk about it. They're like, even though they split apart and went separate ways, they were all friends at one point, and That is a fact. You just can't deny that. They spent a lot of their lives growing up working together and making the music you hear now. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Like I said, I didn't want this to be unserious or funny at all, because that's usually my content. This is I'm a human. I have a human side, guys. I'm not just an act. Everything you see is real, but I don't have time to be serious unless it's stuff like this, obviously. But my heart does go out to the family and friends of Liam Payne, and um, I'm wishing everybody the best. Anyways, take care, my bears, and stay safe.